Welcome. We are live again. It's Thursday night in the UK. Thursday night. And we're doing these every Thursday. Loving it. Loving it, loving it. Let me see if we're all okay in live, and we're going to get started today because there is so much going on. Super excited. Let me just check that you can hear me, see me, that we're live. If you're on live, guys, give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I'm using the mic today because I'm going to be performing, so I'm just hoping that you can hear me. Right. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear. If you can't, then you won't be able to help. Or give me a thumbs up. I'm just going to write in. How's the sound, guys? Sound. Hopefully people can hear. Give it a couple of minutes, and then hopefully we're live. Can everybody hear me? Let me know, let me know. Today's gonna be good. I am super excited. Super excited about getting started. Just throw me a little heart in if you can hear. Let's just check. Do you know what I'm gonna check on? Today's gonna be good. Yeah, I think it's working. I've just put it up on myself so I can hear. So anyway, that's cool. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for checking it. Okay, we are live. Super excited. So much happening today. It's been one heck of a day. Hope everybody's having a good day. So remember, Thursday nights you could Q&A and live performances and lots of things happening. But I've got some special stuff going on that's going to happen today. So let me take a drink and let's get started. Okay, so if you've caught these before, you know that this is a mixture of live music, live talks, meaning behind the scenes talks, but real life talks. That's the point. That we talk a lot about obviously music, but my big passions are mindset, meditation, and manifesting. Those are my big, huge passions. So I throw all that stuff in as well. So we have a lot of fun. It's all good. So today, this is an exciting day. So today what we're going to do, I'm going to go through, I've got some notes today because there's so much stuff. We're going to talk a little about something new that's just being launched today. Very excited. And I am going to talk about actually the process of when you're launching something new, what do you have to go through? And I'm not necessarily talking about the physical stuff, though there is stuff that we have to do when we're launching, when we have an idea, but actually the mental thing, battle. I don't really want to call it battle, but you know what I mean. It's that kind of what we have to overcome mentally or, you know, mindset wise in order to achieve our dreams or achieve a goal, that kind of stuff. So cool. So that's what we're going to look at today. And I'm going to play live for you today. I'm actually going to play the uke today. I cannot wait for the day where musicians are all back because I am not a great uke player or a keyboard player. I always say this, but I love writing on it. But I really miss playing with musicians. So I'm hoping that when things are back to normal, we can have some proper gig, live concert nights on here, live streaming. That's the plan. So I'll be playing that a little bit later. So yeah, hopefully everyone's on. That's cool. Hey Pamela. I have an echo. Right. So that's gonna be great for when when I'm performing, but not right now. Is it really bad? Like, is it horrendous, or is it like a bit of reverb, like a little bit of nice? Oh, we'll see. Hopefully it works. I'll just check it out also on here on Facebook so that I can hear. Sorry guys, I just want to make sure that everything's good today, that we get a good sound, that everything works, and we can get on with all of this amazing stuff. Let's see. I'm going to just check first before I move on so I can hear the sound. That we get a good sound, that everything works. Yeah, I can hear what you're saying about the echo. I'm echoing. Yeah. Do you know what? I wonder if, sorry guys, if I turn this mic down and this one down, does that make a difference, guys? Does that take away the echo? Hey Karen, thanks for letting me know. This is awesome. You guys are so kind. You always come in and help. How's that for the echo? Is it still there? Or is it better? I love it when we have tech issues. It's like, What do we think? Yeah. Is that better, guys? I just made myself cough. Hey, Karen, you're watching from Ontario, Canada. That's awesome. I've been to Ontario, actually. My friend, one of my great friends, lives in near Toronto. So I've been there a couple of times. It's been beautiful. Much better. Yay. Thank you, Pamela. You are awesome, guys. Thank you. I love that you helped me. This is awesome. I wanted it right before we get started. So hopefully everyone can hear now. Yeah. I'm going to get started. Let me know if it gets really bad. Just keep messaging in and then we can go. So today, this is what we're doing. So today is the day, and I've been talking about this for quite a few weeks. Today is the day that Patreon has launched for myself. So Patreon, for those that don't know, it is an amazing platform where artists and creatives can put their work out there and connect even deeper with their audience. And for me, when I heard about this, I was like, this is so amazing to have a platform and a tool that I can use to connect more deeply with the people that not only are passionate about music, but also, you know, really have a passion for changing not just the world, but, you know, changing their lives, but also having an impact. And that is my huge passion, that we connect in, we become the most amazing version of ourselves, you know, the most authentic, heartfelt, passionate people that make a difference in all the lives that we touch every single day. And this is, for me, why I've created my Patreon, that not only am I going to be able to share my music, but I'm also going to be able to have this amazing community where I can even talk through all of the amazing things that I've learned in regards to mindset, meditation, and manifesting. And there's been epic stories. I can't even begin to tell you today really what that is. Maybe over the next couple of weeks, I can share with you some of the manifesting stories that have happened, even just in the last year. In the last year where things have been like overwhelming for most people and, you know, like a struggle. There have been countless stories of things that have been transformed in my life just through some of the techniques that I teach within Patreon. So I'm super excited to get this launched today. And yeah, it's been a huge, I wouldn't say hard, but it's been a lot of work and a lot of passion that's been brought into it. I haven't created content like this for a long time, and it's been so cool and so amazing. So I'm really excited about it, and that's the reason why I wanted to create it. So my hope is that whoever comes in within the creative Patreon community, that they know and that they're connected in such a deeper way with us, you know, and that's the point, that we all make a difference together. So this is my hope for it. So what I want to do first is play you a video which I did for Patreon. So it's my actual welcome video for everyone to watch, just so you can get an idea of what I will be doing. And then we're going to talk more, a little bit more about how you can get involved. And then I'm going to go into some music stuff. So here we go. Let's play this video for you. Hey guys, Susanna Westwood here, and welcome to my Patreon page. I am super excited that you're here, and I can't wait for you to take a look around and see everything that's on offer. So this is the place where I share all of my music and also behind the scenes stories of my life. So you get everything. You get not only new music that's coming out before anybody else, but you get the stories behind how I'm creating it or why I'm creating the music, and so much more. My passion is that in this place we build a community of heart-centered people that not only love music, but they want to make a difference in the world. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I am super passionate about mindset, meditation, and manifesting. These three things are so key, and they have transformed my life and my career. And this is why I want to share them with you. When I first started this stuff, I remember living in a 1-bedroom apartment, absolutely broke, to now that I get to travel the world and I get to do what I love. for a living. Like, how amazing is that? And this is my passion for you, that you can come and join me in this amazing community inside of Patreon and not only get to experience my music and the inspiration around that, but also get some amazing life-changing tools that I know have worked for me, and I'm super passionate about them working for you, and I want you to become part of this amazing community. So guys, take a look around, see what you think, and I would love for you to join me. See you inside Patreon. Take care. I can feel so complete, safe from home, safe from home. Every time you say to me, sweet. Hey guys, so hopefully you enjoyed my welcome video of me chatting away. So yeah, let me just check the comments, and I'm going to share with you how you can get involved. Hey Tracy, so lovely to see you. Thank you so much for being on. Karen, hey, thank you. Mindfulness, yeah. Just checking everyone can still hear me and that it's clear. If not, I'll take the mic out and we can just do basic audio. I just wanted to use the mic for performing, but if it's not going to work, that's totally okay. We can take that out. So let me know. Okay, so how you can get involved. Literally, I'm going to send the link out within a couple of minutes and you can connect with me and through Patreon. So literally you check it all out. There's loads of benefits that I've created. The main thing that I'm offering for the next short time, very short, is a copy of my Unlocked album within Patreon. So we were thinking about it when I was working with my team, and I was like, oh, what do we do? I want to offer them so much more. And obviously, you know, some people have already purchased the album, which very grateful. And some people want more of the content and some people want the mindset stuff. So I wanted to create tiers or packages that would really benefit people at different levels of where they're at. So, you know, people that are into the mindset stuff can really dive deep with me. People that are just want the music and want to, you know, maybe learn some songs. So one of the packages, they get the album, you get like live Q&As with me, Facebook Live inspirational talks where it's literally not this, it's behind, we have a community group where we like question and answer with myself and special guests. So we get like a real community going. And I've created some new, which are not out at all other than in Patreon, some new instrumental karaoke kind of videos, which I've never done before, which I'm super excited about. And I got them all done from a beautiful editor, and yeah, we've been throwing those in, and yeah, it's just been super exciting. So there's loads of new amazing stuff. So I'm going to give you the link, guys, so that you can literally take a look, have a little look around, see which, you know, whatever it is that you you know, what you want to work with, and then you can kind of come and join me, which would be so awesome. Okay, so I've sent the link in. Guys, you can just literally take some time to look at that. But I'm just going to carry on talking because actually what I want to do today is really talk about what it means to launch something. Because it may not be that you're launching your own Patreon. It may not be that you're launching a musical creative career. It may be that. That's okay. But I wanted to talk about this process of launching. And really what launching is, it's when we have an idea and we want to create or do something new. And I know for me, when the process started, whether it's Patreon or whether it was creating an album or whether it was even leaving my job and starting a new one, you know, back before I became a full-time performer, there's always the divine idea. That's what I like to call it, that divine moment of like, oh, this is what I want to do. This is what I've been longing for. Right, that's the initial thing that comes. It's the spark, it's the inspiration, and this is when you're launching something, when you've got something new that you want to do. This is what will come. It's like that little spark that comes, and the next step is always then, how do we break this down to actually get where I want to go? And for me, you know, whether it's, like I said, whether it was this Patreon or whether it was, I actually did this with my business. So back in 2011, I had the idea to build a creative platform for artists and artist support. So we did a lot of things with sort of education training online, and I still do that. It's still part of what I do. And I remember having the inspiration, and for me, it came in the middle of the night. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning with this idea in my head, and I was like, oh,
what is this? What's this about? And I was writing all this idea down. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I want to do. This is my heart is, my other passion was to give back to artists and support emerging artists coming through. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I want to do. The inspired idea. The next step is always the getting advice and support so that we can work out the action steps that need to happen. And I remember in this situation, I was like, right, I know nothing about launching an online platform. I know nothing about setting up this side of the business. So what I did was I literally got myself business coaches. And so even with Patreon launching this, I sat and I got advice from people who'd done Patreon before, people who, business coaches who had launched things before, and just brought my team in. And this was so important. I think this is really important when you're creating something and you're launching something, even if it's not that you're creating a business for yourself, even if you're going, okay, I want this dream career, or this is the outcome that I'm going for, this is what I want to achieve. It's really important to then go, okay, I'm going to look at all the steps that I need to create, but get advice, get the support from people who've already done that, who've already been there or have expertise in that area. And that's what I do a lot when I've got like an idea and an inspiration. And this is what happened with my other company. And then for me, it was taking the inspired and aligned action steps. And this is really key. Before, I used to push and strive and push and strive and push and strive until I was exhausted, until literally there was like, I'm on the floor like a puddle of goo. I was like, there's no more I can give. I've done everything I can. And I strive like I used to strive. But that was coming from a place of fear and scarcity, I would like to call it. It was like, if I don't push, if I don't work this hard, it's not going to happen. It was a real fear-based aspect of trying to get an outcome that I wanted. And I was like, this isn't how I want to do life. This is not how I want to run my business. This is not how I want to live. It's high stress. This isn't good for me. And so what I began to realize that the most important battle, I don't really want to call it battle, but the most important step is always the mindset. So when you're launching something, it's like we always get to a point, and this is what's really interesting. So, if you're like this, let me know. If you're anything like me, I literally go from, oh my gosh, this is amazing, to, oh my gosh, this is so hard work. I just want to cry. Pool of Susanna on the floor. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. This is never going to happen. What if I do all this work and nothing happens? Oh my God. The mind starts to take over and you literally spiral down. Now, what I've realized over the years is it's really important for me, one, to have a mindset person or coach next to me when I'm launching something, because literally I can go through this, I can have these meltdowns. And even with Patreon, let's say guys, I've been talking to you about it for a while. I've been working on launching this for a while, and now the start point, I was like, yes, this is so exciting. What an amazing platform. I can get to connect with my audience, which I love, and this is going to be amazing. Super excited. Oh my gosh, this is so much hard work. I've got lots to do. I can't film. I hate being on camera. All this stuff. So the mindset starts to kick in and we overcome. Like we have to find a strategy to overcome. And that's what I want to share with you today. What are the strategies to overcoming those mindset hurdles? And for me, I do teach about this big time inside of Patreon. It's like so important, this mindset stuff. So the first point that I think is so important when we overcoming and working with the mindset is just to acknowledge, well, what are the fears coming up? What are the mindset, what I call the limitations coming up? And so for me, I would literally, if I think back to when I'm doing anything, it's like, oh, this is what starts to come through. I'm not good enough. I can't do this. This isn't going to work. These are what we call the limiting beliefs. They're the things that just are like holding you back and keeping you from going. And I highlight them. I'm like, I'm just not going to give them power anymore. I'm not going to write these things down and get them out of my head. And I think that's such an important key. The next thing I do, which I talked about, is actually getting a mindset coach to come and work with me so that I can rewire, because that is what is important. These are not your truth. They are just stories that we have kind of, not that we've made up, but they're like our framework of what our go-to is when we're scared and when we think, oh, I might fail or this might not happen or da-da-da-da. It's the stories that are trying to keep us safe. And what we have to do is rewire. And for me, I have a lot of strategies what I do to rewire. In fact, it gets quicker and quicker and quicker until I discover something new and I'm like, oh, that's a new one. Most of the time now I'm like, oh, I can hear them. They're going off. They're having a little party. And I'm like, oh. So it's really important to highlight what are they and then start to use some amazing techniques just to kind of rewire. For me, I do a lot of stuff. Obviously, we teach this in Patreon about clearing them, how you get rid of those, and it's really important to clear them first, and then we look at rewiring. And that might be even just simple things that are like things like affirmations or tapping and things like that. But there's a really clear, energetic way of rewiring the brain to start to believe something new. And so even with when I was running the business, it was like, I remember feeling like, well, who am I to lead? Who am I to help artists? Like, you know, it's that kind of like imposter syndrome they talk about. Hands up if anybody's ever had this, because it's like, oh, they're going to find out. And it's like, it's bullcrap, because we have so much to offer. We have so much to give. And that's the truth. And what I had to do is rewire it to, I am passionate about helping people with this stuff. I am passionate about helping emerging artists at that point with that side of the business. I am passionate about making sure that we all build a community together where we can grow and thrive. Does that make sense? And so I had to rewire those beliefs to that place. And then in this whole launch process of whether it's whatever it is that you're doing or trying to transform, it's that time of like, I'm going to take the action and I'm going to surrender it. And it really is that act of like, here's what I've created. This is what I've done. This is what I'm putting out in the world. And I surrender it and bless it so that it can go out and do whatever it needs to do. And I just urge you today, if you're going through something and you're thinking, I've always wanted to do this, whatever that thing is, or I had this idea years ago about doing this and I've never done it because I didn't believe in myself. I just want to urge you today to go on this journey of really looking at the mindset of what is holding you back from doing your dreams, from taking that action, from launching something new in your life. I think it's so important that we listen to our soul's desire, because they're there for a reason. And that's something that I've learned through and through in the last year. If you've been given a gift, if you've got a desire, it's there for a reason. And you are meant to be bringing that gift into the world. And that's super important, not just for people to receive, but for ourselves, that we get to experience and be who we're meant to be. And that's what I want to encourage people today, of just going through that process and doing the mindset work so that you can actually have the life that you love. And as you can tell, I'm passionate about that. So I hope that helps, guys. I just wanted to kind of encourage people today. And I want to play a song today. Let me just tune up. How is the sound, guys? I'm hoping that you can hear. I think it's super important. I'm just going to check my tuning, because the worst thing would be is if I play this out of tune. So the song that I'm going to sing, I have played it, half of it. I think we're good. I have played half of it to you guys, if you've seen it a while back. This is a new song off the new album, and it's called Love, L-O-V-E. And yeah, I love it. We are literally going into the studio next week to record the vocals. So the whole band I've already been in, and the band literally from all over the world. It's been amazing. So I've been working with my amazing producer, who's based in New York, and then we've had guitarists and drummers and everybody's in. So it's been so exciting to have the whole band in, and it's nearly ready. So I have to go in next week and do the vocals. Super excited about this. So I'm going to play it to you. I will guarantee you that the band play it so much better than me, even though it's my song. But I just want to give you this. So I'm going to play you the whole thing today, so you'll get an idea. And there's lots more happening in it. Loads of harmonies, loads of instruments. It's pretty. But so this is called Love, and it's off the new album. And you'll be able to hear more of it inside Patreon. So excited. Okay. This is not the most comfortable place to play, but we're going to do it. Let me do this. Okay. Just one moment, just one love to have with you. It's in the beauty of the world I see, the beauty that's in you and me, oh love. Love, oh, 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 it's in the beauty of the world I see, the beauty that's in you and me, oh love. It's love, oh, 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 just one moment, just one love to just one moment, just one love to have with you. When there's nothing left for you to do, nothing left for me and you, oh love. It's love, when you've given everything you can, giving out with open hands, oh love. It's love, stop, far from minute, wait, oh stop, take a minute's break, oh stop. For love, stop, no, we won't give in, oh stop, take a breath and sing, oh stop. For love, just one moment, just one love to have with you. Oh no, 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 just one moment, just one love to have with you. Oh, it's love, one moment, just one love to have with you. It's love, just one moment, just one love to have with you. It's love. Hey, hope you enjoyed. So that's called L-O-V-E, love. As you can tell, I wrote that in Hawaii. It's a little bit of Hawaii influence. So yeah, I hope you enjoy, guys. Let's just check in with everybody and see if we're still all good. Yep. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Susan. That's so appreciated. So if you're catching the replay, say hi. If you want more information about Patreon, just literally click the link and go and check it out. If you're launching something new in your life, let me know. Let me know what it is so we can support you as an amazing, creative, heartfelt, passionate, music-loving community. Honestly, guys, so grateful for you. Every week, people show up, you comment, you really pour your heart in, and I get amazing emails from everybody as well, and I'm so grateful for you, and I honestly can't wait for us to build this amazing community inside of Patreon together and really grow together. I'm super excited. I think it's going to be an amazing thing, and I'm really excited about sharing even more of this mindset stuff. So thank you so much for tuning in today. This has been amazing, even with all the tech issues. I love it. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Laura, thank you so much. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Susan. So lovely to see you on. And Karen, everybody, Tracy, so lovely. Thank you so much. Have an amazing week. And remember to check out Patreon. And I will see you this time next week. Take care, guys. Bye.